Saw the block, fire. She really does. And Dolson knows that. Of course, Talia Copper knows that. Teammates on the 2021 Chicago Sky Championship team. You got Azare Stevens in this game as well.
Angel Reese entered the WNBA with high hopes, expecting to be the next big thing. After an impressive college career at LSU, which included a national title, she had the confidence and fan support to match her ambition. But Coach Nola has made it clear that it's not just about one player. While Angel says the WNBA is a team sport, it's clear her teammates may see it differently. On the other hand, Caitlin Clark is dominating the spotlight. She's filling arenas, making headlines, and shaping the future of women's basketball in a way that can't be ignored. Coach Henry is unapologetic about her stance. Right now, Caitlin Clark is the face of the game, not Angel.so. If you're wondering why this isn't just a bold opinion, but a reality check, stick around. We're about to dig into the hard facts. Angel Reese thought she would take the WNBA by storm, but the truth is, it's Caitlin Clark who's taking over the league. Let's dive into why this shift is happening and why it's impossible to deny. The Chicago Sky had a decision to make. With upcoming games, growing attention, and rising stars on their roster, they decided to move a game to the United Center for the first time in franchise history. But here's the kicker, it wasn't for Angel Reese. It wasn't for a matchup centered around her LSU legacy or her potential in the WNBA. They chose the game against the Indiana Fever, because Caitlin Clark was coming to town. That wasn't by accident. It was a business decision. The reality? Caitlin Clark is the main attraction, and Angel is part of the supporting cast. It stings, but it's the truth. This isn't just happening in Chicago. It's happening all over the league. Atlanta moved a game to State Farm Arena to feature Clark. Washington upgraded to Capital One Arena just to host her. Teams are clearly saying, Caitlin Clark is the one we want to showcase. For Angel, this was supposed to be her moment, too. She even said in interviews that women's basketball wasn't about just one player. But her own franchise doesn't even agree with her. Caitlin Clark has changed the game. Before she entered the WNBA, games averaged 6,000 attendees, decent, but nothing to write home about. But once Caitlin arrived, attendance doubled. Games became events, and TV ratings soared. Her first game alone drew over 2 million viewers. Caitlin isn't just talented, she's marketable. Her game is made for the spotlight, logo threes, full court vision, insane passing. She plays with intensity and confidence, and fans, whether casual or hardcore, can't get enough. Meanwhile, Angel's relying on her college fame. While her on-court production is solid, it's not game-changing. Her field goal percentage and rebounding are strong, but she's not elevating her team the way Caitlin is. Angel still insists she deserves equal recognition as Caitlin. She keeps saying it's not about one player, but when teams are moving games just to feature Caitlin, that narrative starts to feel more like wishful thinking than reality. And here's the thing, there's room for more than one star. The WNBA has been craving attention for years. Now that it has it, Angel seems more focused on reshaping the narrative around her rather than embracing the moment. Caitlin Clark isn't asking for the crown, she's simply playing so well that it's falling into her lap. When Chicago moved its game to the United Center for Caitlin, it wasn't personal, it was a clear statement. The league, the fans, and even Angel's own team know who's running the show. Until Angel focuses more on matching Caitlin on the court than in interviews, she'll keep playing second fiddle in a song she thought she was leading. Coach Nola could have played it safe. She could have avoided controversy and stuck to generic coach speak. But instead, she made it crystal clear where she stands, and it sparked a heated debate. Coach Henry praised Caitlin for her court vision, leadership, and ability to adapt to the WNBA's pace, physicality, and pressure. Most rookies would struggle under such scrutiny, but Caitlin's thriving. She's not just playing well, she's elevating everyone around her. Meanwhile, Angel is still trying to find her footing. Yes, she brings physicality and hustle, but she's not leading, dictating the pace, or running the floor the way Caitlin is. The backlash to Coach Henry's comments was predictable. Some called her brave, others accused her of bias. But here's the truth, everything she said is backed by stats. Caitlin Clark is putting up 19.2 points per game, leading the league in assists with 8.4, and grabbing nearly 6 rebounds as a rookie. She's doing this while facing double teams every game, and she's leading a franchise that hasn't made the playoffs since 2016. Her impact goes beyond numbers, she's making her teammates better, and her team's play has improved across the board. Angel, on the other hand, is averaging around 13 points and 9 rebounds, solid numbers, but not transformative. When you compare efficiency, court control, and poise, the difference is clear. Coach Henry wasn't disrespecting Angel, she was simply telling the truth. In a league that's finally getting mainstream attention, substance matters more than hype. And Caitlin Clark has the substance to back it up. As a coach with years of experience, Coach Henry doesn't make decisions based on media trends or TikTok followers. She's assessing from a pure basketball standpoint, and from that angle, Caitlin is the more complete player, more efficient, smarter on the floor, and ready to lead. Coach Henry is a truth teller, and she knows the WNBA needs people who are unafraid to speak facts, even when it's uncomfortable. Angel, though, seems more caught up in defending her stardom off the court. The interviews, the quotes, the passive-aggressive comments, it's all distracting her from what really matters, her game. The league doesn't care about social media noise, it cares about what you do on the court. Caitlin Clark is making defenders look lost, hitting long-range shots, and contributing in every aspect of the game. She shows up every time, no excuses. That's the difference. Angel has the tools to be great. She's strong, marketable, and competitive. But it won't matter if she keeps focusing on the media instead of her game. Professional leagues don't care about yesterday's hype, they care about what you do next. If Angel doesn't adapt and improve, she'll get left behind. But here's the twist, she still has time to flip the script. If she uses the criticism as motivation, works on her skills, and leads her team through a playoff push, she can earn the headlines she's been chasing. Caitlin Clark has changed the game. Instead of trying to dim her light, Angel should focus on finding her own. It's not about talking the talk, it's about showing up when the lights are on. Coach Nola Henry wasn't attacking Angel, she was challenging her. Now, the ball is in Angel's court. Will she rise to the challenge or keep fighting against the obvious? In the end, Coach Henry didn't just make a statement, she laid down the truth. Caitlin Clark is doing the work, and everyone, including Angel's own team, knows it. If this video made you rethink everything, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more coming your way, no fluff, just real basketball talk. Basketball talk. Drop a comment and let us know, Team Angel or Team Caitlin. Keep it real and respectful. See you next time.